So this episode begins with these doors opening to my nigga sitting on the throne surrounded by his steppers. The whole gang has been supplied with pre-creased black forces. Mess with the gang and you'll catch a Timberland to the neck. Anyways, right after Shadow pump fake dropping a nuke on the whole town last season,
what the fuck? No!
Everything seemed to be going their way, but turns out there's been a lot of tomfoolery going on in the Lawless City. But that's not it. Tonight is the night of the red moon. And the red moon usually means that bad things are going to happen. But you know what Shadow has to say about that? Man, what that weak ass shit gotta do with me? Did you forget that I'm him? So now we see these two guys that was in the last season, and they pulled up on the Crimson Tower, which is ruled by the Blood Queen, filled with zombies, and they thought they could handle that?
Huh?
And then we got this nigga. He pretty much starts flexing on how he got his fade ran and was turned into a personal bitch. So they dashed in, and the next time we see these niggas is when Shadow and his sis are walking through the city, and they saw them as slaves. Nah. You got your fade ran and then turned into a 2-for-1 special? You know what I like about Shadow? Is that he's not one of these Mickey Mouse main characters. So bro was chilling eating his honey bun, and then this dude walked up and pickpocketed him. And you know what this nigga Shadow did? Hit that dude with the swipe or no swiping. Ran his pockets, took both his wallet back and the guy's wallet. And this happened about 5 more times. Bro ran up a bag while eating a honey bun. So then he comes across this poor ghoul getting jumped for absolutely no reason. And you know what Shadow did? Absolutely nothing. Bro said that's none of his business and kept it pushing. And I can't blame him. I would have done the same thing. But then all of a sudden, that red moon gave that ghoul a Zenkai boost, and Shadow was on some diabolical level of thinking, cause he sat there and was like, you know what? Zombie apocalypse sound kinda fun, and was about to let them go on a rampage. That's when Mary pulled up and one-tapped them, and peep this. She proceeds to drop the classic vigilante lines. Run if you value your life. The frenzy has begun. The moon is red. We are out of time. And then she has this cold ass exit, but peep how Shadow is smiling. What could he possibly be thinking about? So this girl was about to get bodied by this ghoul. Shadow came from the top ropes to save her and hit her with the run if you value your life. The frenzy has begun. The moon is red. We are running out of time. Bar for bar, word for word. This nigga was smiling earlier because he knew he was gonna steal her whole flow. So now this is when we meet Yukime and Juggernaut, and they're out here bodying all these ghouls. And for some reason, they was trying to put each other in a body bag. Like I thought y'all was on the same side. And that's when we see that dog Shadow flying in the sky, dropped in between both of them just to let them know a real nigga has arrived. My name is Shadow, also known as him. So everyone was taking a leave right after Shadow spun the block, but this same dude from earlier couldn't sense his power, so he thought Shadow was an easy kill. Bro must have never watched Dragon Ball. Everyone knows you can't sense God Ki. Oh. Shadow put that boy in a pack with efficiency. Reach for my neck and you get turned into an example.
Wow, man. Damn.
While all this was going on, Shadow's sis was out there looking for him. That's when Mary came through and told her that her brother must have been taken into the Crimson Tower. But first, let me tell you how Mary is involved with the tale of the Red Moon. There was a haven of vampires vowing to never drink blood again. With doing so, they gained the ability to do things that normal humans can do. But the queen was an exception. One night, the queen was fiending for that shit.
Give it to me! Give it to me!
And this dumbass was like, oh, one drop of blood won't hurt. Idiot. The queen then went on a rampage, murked all her homies as well as the other kingdoms. The only reason why Mary survived is because she drank the blood that was spilled. And once Mary reunited with the queen, it was GG's. Her last wishes was to throw her in the ocean so this could never happen again. See, now Mary couldn't do it. However, she did vow to look over her, but she didn't know the ops were lurking on her block. They came through, cut Shorty head off and told her she got 1,000 years to rep the correct flag. And now we're all caught up. Let's get back to where Claire and Mary found their way into the tower and met with Shadow Garden. Pretty much they told each other to stay out of their way. But right before they left, Beta pretty much told Mary, are you really gonna let that slide? Nah, that was foul. Her whole village got the Itachi treatment and she over here instigating. When they made it up the stairs, they saw Juggernaut absolutely bodying everyone he came across. They was like, oh hell no, we cannot hang with that nigga. So they tried to hide until he left.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the
Oh, come on. The fuck you thought this was? Punch Claire straight through the pavement. You think this shit is sweet?
Huh?
Nah, this is one mischievous individual. What did they do that deserves to get solo squatted like that? But Claire wasn't gonna let that slide. Came through and stabbed bro straight in the foot. But this nigga laughed it off. Claire jumps back and saw that Mary nearly got put in a pack. Hold on, gang, I can heal you. Nah, G, it's all good. Just give me them lips. She done snatched her blood and healed. And you know the healing is crazy when it repairs your drip too. So she started upping it on that nigga. But he said she doesn't have the necessary ignorance to hang in this battle. Damn, I can't even blame them. They were face to face with a threat to the nation. Wasn't much they can do. But you know who can do something? This dude Shadow just slash TP'd himself. Bro stood on the sword and then mollywhopped that nigga out the building.
The frenzy has begun. We have very little time remaining.
Bro was really trying to make it out the hood with them stolen lyrics. That's when we see Shadow kick down the doors and was about to hit a devious lick, stole all their doubloons. And now we see the person who I thought was the boss before the main boss. He had the Queen's Reboot card and was ready to bring her back, but look who it is.
Man, shut your...
He stood there and posed for the gram like he didn't just eviscerate the final boss. Nah, bro was him.